I'm Emma Kirwan from talkSPORT. We're at the Fantastic Four premiere. It's just kicking off, everyone's so excited. We have got Pedro Pascal's famous viral Starbucks coffee order. We're going to try and give it to him.
My 6 shots is melted.
It is. It was doing quite well.
Wow.
But it's so
That's
lovely
complete.
and warm.
This is like a nice, warm drink of espresso.
Yes.
How appetizing.
Have you seen the lookalike competition?
The lookalike competition that took place in Brooklyn?
Yes.
Yes, I have.
So we're from talkSPORT. We printed out some footballers that we think look a bit like you. We wondered if you could rate them. Do you know who any of them are?
Well, there's Graeme Souness.
Yeah, he used to be a presenter for us.
I don't look like Zabi. I would like to look like Hector. They're all beautiful.
Yeah, who's number 1, do you think?
I think I look the most like Graeme.
Yeah. The voice of talkSPORT!
Yay!
We just found out that Simon Jordan only just realised that you are the voice of talkSPORT.
Right.
What would your message be to Simon Jordan?
Just get with the program, Simon. You know.
If you could describe Galactus in your talkSPORT voice, how would you do that?
Straight from the depths of the cosmos, it's the Devourer of Worlds, Tuesday nights with Alan Brazil.
Thank you so much. Johnny Storm doesn't get hot. It is scorching right now. You don't feel the heat, do you? What are your tips for everyone?
Of course not. It's bouncing right off. What are my tips to staying cool in the sunshine? Well, the thing is, London's not really designed for this heat, is it? So it's quite difficult. There's only a certain amount of degrees where we're having a nice time and then it's insufferable. So I'd say get to a body of water. Good luck, because we don't have any of them. Green space, that's good. Green space, shade, and a calippo. You'll be fine.
Being invisible is such a superpower. If you could be invisible for 24 hours, what would you do and where would you go?
Yeah, you know, I have been asked this a few times, and before we always have similar answers. We think we would go and get some really secret information from somewhere that was needed, because otherwise, what do? Sneak around?
Yeah.
It has to be, you know. I mean, Sue uses it for defensive purposes, and she uses it for, pranking someone. So yeah, maybe I'd prank the guys first and foremost.
I was wondering, what do you think would be on Sue's playlist?
Oh God, I had a big playlist for Sue.
Ooh.
You know what? A lot of Fleetwood Mac, actually, which is like so vibrant and alive and like loving and warm and makes you want to dance. And I always wanted her to have that feeling while remaining, you know, a really powerful, tough kind of. You know, she's a tough cookie, but I always wanted her to be, to be warm as well.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Matt Jackman. I'm the director of Fantastic Four.
Thank you. If you could describe Fantastic Four in 4 words, what would they be?
In 4 words: family, adventure, discovery, threat.
Perfect.
Okay.
How does this movie compare to the previous Fantastic Four?
Well, you know, I certainly know those films, saw them when I was growing up, respect them, but mostly I was going back to the comics. You know, I was a big fan of the Fantastic Four as a kid. I read these comic books when I was growing up. I loved these characters, so I was really looking back at Stan Lee and Jack Kirby and the folks who created this, and just trying to immerse myself in their world, which is one of the reasons why we set it in the 60s, because that's when they were created, and it was in the middle of the space race and JFK and optimism and going to the moon, and so that was really exciting to me.
The Fantastic Four are trying to save the world. The biggest thing right now for us is to save us from this heat.
Yes.
What advice have you got to keep us cool?
Oh my gosh, stay away from Johnny Storm, because he'll just make it hotter.